What's up, guys? Ruff here, and I am back with another Genshin Impact video for you guys today. And today I am going to be showing you how to get some artifacts to boost your attack. So I've been focusing on getting artifacts for my official to level her up because, my god, this girl is a glass cannon. She is actually insane sometimes. So I've been looking around, and I actually just recorded a video showing you guys how to farm chaos circuits and chaos orbs. I don't think they're called chaos orbs, chaos devices and chaos circuits. There we go. And it's actually right on this little island right here. So we actually teleport here, and when I teleported here, I actually went through something that I never really noticed before, is that if you go to the domain of Guyun and you go to the domain of Blessing Spring 3, so if I'm not mistaken, you need to be at least adventure rank 30 to unlock this. There's 3 artifacts that you can get that are actually pretty solid. So you have a 2-piece set to gain a 15% geo damage bonus. So if you have a geo character in your party, this is pretty solid. And if you get the 4-piece set, upon obtaining a crystal created through a geo elemental reaction, all party members gain 35% resistance to that particular element for 10 seconds. Only one form of elemental resistance can be gained in this manner at any time. And it explains the set right there. Flower of Crevice Cliff, Feather of Jagged Peaks, Sundial of Enduring Jade, Goblet of Chiseled Crag, Mask of Solitude Basalt. So obviously you can go through this set and find them that way. So if we keep going through, we have the Retracing Bolide. 2-piece set increases shield strength by 35%, which is pretty solid if that's what you're into. 4-piece set, while protected by a shield, gain an additional 40% normal and charged attack damage. And you can see Summer Night's Bloom, Summer Night's Finale, Summer Night's Moment, Summer Night's Water Balloon, Summer Night's Mask. But this is what we are here for. Right here, the Heart of Bravery, which is a brave heart, which this is what I've been looking for a lot to give my official, to give her a huge boost of damage. So obviously, as you can see, a 2-piece set attack plus 18% attack. And if you have a 4-piece set, increased damage by 30% against enemies with more than 50% HP. And you can see you got the Medal of the Brave, the Prospect of the Brave, Fortitude of the Brave, Outside of the Brave, Crown of the Brave, and then obviously Heart of Bravery. So this is going to be a pretty decent boost to your attack, to your damage overall. And if you're somebody like me where I'm really struggling with artifacts specifically, of course, I'm running into the resin issue. I'm running into, not having enough Mora. I'm dealing with all that stuff as well. I'm trying to figure out the best way to farm Mora so that I can make a video for you guys there. So if you have any recommendations for that, let me know in the comments. But if we go to my artifacts, you can see I have a few decent ones, right? So obviously here, a 2-piece set crit rate, 12%. That's great and all, don't get me wrong, but I would much rather have an 18% attack boost overall than a 12% crit rate, right? And if we can get a good one here that can give us an attack percentage boost and an attack boost and give us that 2-piece set boost, you're going to be really knocking it out of the park with something like that. Now, if we go through them all, you can see, obviously we have the Resolution of Sojourner, which gives us 2-piece attack of plus 18%. Also a very, very, very good artifact. But this Braveheart is going to be pretty easy to farm because I've done this domain and it's really not that complicated as long as your characters are leveled up enough. And if we look here, obviously we can see I have this Goblet of Sojourner on here, right? Which is a Resolution of Sojourner. And it gives me the 2-piece attack bonus of 18%. We have an attack percentage of 23.1 because I leveled it up to 12. HP 100, energy recharge, HP 6.7, defense 11. But if we look right over here, I got this not long ago. We got a Braveheart right here that gives us a 6.3% base. Obviously, it's going to surpass that 23%. We got an attack plus 14, which I don't have on this set. And if we go and farm this Braveheart boost, we're not only going to be able to get the 2-piece set, but we're also going to be increasing our damage as a whole. And this is the things that you guys want to pay attention to when you're focused on attack. All right, so let's dive into this domain so I can show you guys what it's about, and then we'll get on to the next one. So of course, as I mentioned before, it's going to be the domain of Blessing Spring 3. It is going to be a recommended party level of 59. So again, if you're coming in here with a full team of 40s, you're going to struggle, but I've beaten this domain quite a few times with this team. And as you can see, it's just a 60, 2 50s, and a 45. And again, I can upgrade them. I just don't have the stuff that's needed to upgrade them. So I got to get some farming done. But let's go unlock this. Let's go get some Braveheart pieces and let's get that damage up, baby. So as you can see, the biggest focus here is you're trying to keep the enemies away from destroying this. And like I said, it's really not that hard. You just have to make sure that you're focusing on the enemies that get close. Like, don't get tunnel visioned in. Don't get into this habit of like, oh, the big guys over here, let me take down the little guys, right? Big guys here, move over here. Get these little guys out of there. That's the biggest thing you want to focus on, is just keep them away from the monolith. And that's basically all you got to do. So let's keep beating them up. Another thing to note is, obviously, as you can see, it's going to be pretty much all ice. So you're going to want to bring a fire team. Realistically, now that I think about it, I really didn't need Barbara. I'm not really too concerned about regenerating my health or healing. So I probably should have gotten a second fire character, because that's going to give you, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a 40% attack boost. So that probably would be the route that I would recommend while going through this fight. So as you can see, like, even with my characters not being the recommended level, it's pretty easy. I don't even think that went below 50%, because all you really have to do is keep them away. And if you use the abilities, especially Jean, which I know, saying Jean, a lot of people don't have Jean, her ability allows them, you know, to kind of fling them out of the way. So it's definitely a good option. But just if you feel like you're struggling, just get the abilities from the characters that allow you to fling them out of here. So if we go through, we got Fortitude of the Brave, which, if I'm not mistaken, is already one of the artifacts I was referring to. So let's actually pull it up right here. Yeah, so we got Fortitude of the Brave. So you can see defense 7.9, 3.7, defense 17. So if you're looking for a defense build but also having attack, this isn't bad. But for me, I want attack. So we're going to want to keep farming, because that is not really what I'm looking for. But you're going to want to keep going in, look for that attack percentage with that attack boost. And if you do this enough times, not only are you going to go through your resin, which is a good thing, because you need to do that for your battle pass, but you're also going to be able to get some amazing artifacts as long as you focus on the correct domains. All right, now on to the second domain, the domain of the Wayward Path, which is going to be right over here next to Liyue Harbor. And you can see I actually haven't gone here yet. So we're going to get some Primo Gems, some adventure experience. We're also going to get a Liyue Shrine of the Depths key, which is super dope. But what we're looking for right here is the Crown of the Brave, which is going to give another Brave Heart, 2-piece attack, 18%, 4-piece increased damage, 30%. We already talked about it. So let's dive into the domain of the Wayward Path and see what it's all about. So this one is a little weird, and it specifies recommended elements. Now, I wish that they would clarify, because it definitely is not recommended. This is one of those situations where you actually need a Geo character to even start the domain at all. So put a Geo character into your party. Again, this is a level 50 domain, so make sure that you have high enough levels to offset your Geo character if your Geo character isn't built. Like, for example, my Ningguang here, I don't really use her. So she's over there chilling at like level 1. But basically, once you load in, you're going to go up here and you're going to see that you literally don't have a choice. You have to go through and you have to activate these, because that's literally how you unlock this thing. But you can also see that it's a puzzle. So what it does is, when you go here, you hit it and it turns off the one next to it, but also turns on the ones that aren't lit. So it's going to take a little bit of doing, but let's see if we can figure this out. So of course you can follow what I just did. The whole premise is that you basically just need to get it where the ones across are lit up and the 3 next to you aren't. So I took a little bit of trial and error, but I basically just cut in which ones are needed on to do it, because if I'm not mistaken, when you first show up, they're off. So it's, you know, you can go through and actually get that. But once you have them unlocked, you click start and it's going to open up this bridge. And this is another reason why I kind of like this one, is I feel like this is different from the other domains. It's more so like a puzzle than just going and beating the crap out of some things. You know what I mean? but maybe I'm wrong. Let's find out. We might have to beat the crap out of some things now. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's just be honest here. 4 minutes. No, we got to beat the crap out of some things. Let's do it. And this is going to be your reason for the Geo character. Again, I have Diluc, so if you have a heavy hitter like this, it's not entirely needed, but it would probably speed things up if you have somebody that can handle it. And boom, challenge completed. You go in, you get your little precious chest filled with stuff, you get your primo gems, you get your adventure experience if you haven't done it already. And most importantly, and the reason that we are here, you get the artifact that we were looking for. So you can see Crown of the Brave, crit rate 4.2% with an additional crit rate of 4.4%. So not bad. Again, I normally would prefer to maybe have attack and crit rate or just attack as a whole, but this actually isn't a bad one to get for having a double crit hit percentage while also having some defense boost, especially for somebody like my official who is essentially a glass cannon. All right, so for Thursdays, those are going to be the 2 Braveheart actual artifacts you can get. And obviously, if you go through it, these change daily. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I might dedicate specifically, I was going to wait and maybe make it one big video, but I think that it makes sense to be like, hey, you know, Braveheart set Thursdays, Braveheart set Fridays, since the game is planned out that way. It'll probably make it easier for people to find it. Now, just to throw in a little bonus here, if you go up to the Valley of Remembrance, you can get, or actually not the Valley of Remembrance, my bad, the Midsummer Courtyard, you can actually get this right here, which isn't Braveheart, but is the Resolution of Sojourner. So you can get a 2-piece set, attack 18%, which is going to be pretty much identical. So I would say between all of them, I would farm this and the other one. Realistically, I would say 2 of these and 2 Bravehearts to get the double 18%. You're looking at a 36% attack increase. I think that that is a great idea. Like, of course, you can go all in with 4 and get increased charged attack crit rate. But in my opinion, again, would you rather have a 30% increased charge attack crit rate, or would you have an additional 18% blanket attack, right? That's what I personally would recommend. So this has been how to get the Braveheart artifact set starting on Thursday. I'll be checking this daily. So if there's a Braveheart set for Friday, I'll make that, etc., etc., etc. I think this could be a fun thing because I know a lot of people are artifact hunting just like I am. And since I have to go around and look for these artifacts, I figured I might as well make these videos. So keep your eyes peeled. If you guys want to complete the Braveheart set, I'll be making videos on which ones you can get on Fridays, which ones you can get on Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. And if there isn't one for that day, what I'll do is I'll just explain it in the next video. So for example, if there isn't a Braveheart for Friday, on Saturday's Braveheart video, I will say, hey, there isn't any Braveheart artifacts you can get on Fridays. So keep that in mind. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to click that like button. If you're new here and you want to see more Genshin Impact content like this, click that subscribe button. Like I said, I'm going to be going through these daily and kind of breaking them down in videos for you guys. If there's any specific artifacts you would like to see other than the Braveheart, let me know in the comment section below and I will get them made. It seems like attack is the biggest thing that everybody is focused on, which is why I'm focusing on the Braveheart, the martial artist ones, and the Sojourner ones, if that's pronounced right. But that's what we're going to be doing. Again, I'll be making these daily. So there will be a Friday one, there will be a Saturday one, there will be a Sunday one. I'll be going through and checking them. So guys, thank you so much for all the love. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Thank you guys so much for hitting 1,000 subs in like 2 weeks, which is amazing. And I will see you guys in the next Genshin Impact video. Later.